Hi everyone, welcome to all for the gravitational presentation. My name is Niharika Hp. I am studying in class 10th Fabulous. Today I am going to explain the topic of gravitation. Legend history. John Kepler was born on 1571 and died on 1630. John Kepler was a German astronomer, mathematician, astrologer, natural physiographer and writer on music. Isaac Newton was born on 1643 and died on 1727. He was an English mathematician, physicist and scientist. He is widely regarded as one of the most influential scientists of all the time, developing new laws of mechanics, gravity and laws of motion. Key points: gravitation force or gravity, Newton's universal law of gravitation, Kepler's law of planetary motion, Newton's second and third law and gravitation, free fall, mass and weight, thrust and pressure, beyond force, density, relative density, Archimedes principle. Gravitation force of the earth or gravity. A force is necessary to produce a motion in a body. A force dropped from the height falls towards the earth. It indicates that the earth exerts a force of gravitation called gravity on the earth. A force which is the earth pulls on an object towards it, it's called a gravitational force of the earth or a gravity. Newton's universal law of gravitation. Every body in an universe attracts every other body with a force which is directly proportional to the product of their masses and is inversely proportional to the square of the distance between them. And the gravitation force expressed as F is equals to G mass 1 into mass 2 divided by radius square. Properties of gravitation force. It is an attractive force. Gravitational force is an weakest force in an nature. It is mutual force. It is a central force. Its mass and distance dependent. Kepler's law of planetary motion. And the first law is all planets move about the sun in an elliptical orbit having the sun as one of the foggy. And the second law is a radius vector joining any planet to the sun sweeps out equal areas in equal length of the time. It means that a planet does not move with a constant speed around the sun. It speeds up while approaching the nearest point called perigee, where perigee is called this side, and slow down while approaching the faster point is called apogee, where this point is called apogee. Therefore, the distance covered on an orbit while in given interval of time at the perigee is greater than that apogee, such that areas swept are equal. And the third law is When comparing two satellites orbiting Earth, the Earth ratio of the orbital period squared is directly proportional to the semi-major axis cuboid. Newton's second and third law of and gravitation. Newton's law of universal gravitation. Two bodies excrete a gravitational force on each other when the direction of the force on the either body is towards the center and of mass of the other body. And the universal gravitational is constant, where G is equals to 6.67 into 10 to the power 11, and the unit is Newton's meter square per kg square. And the formula is F is equals to G mass 1 and mass 2 divided by radius square. Free fall. When a body falls from the height towards the earth only under the influence of the gravitation force with no other force acting on it, the body is said to have a free fall. The body having a free fall is called a free fall body. Example, apple falling from the tree, stone dropped down from the hill. Mass and weight. A quantity of the matter is a body is known as a mass. A mass is a scalar quantity. A mass of a body is constant everywhere in the universe. The mass of a moving body is m is equals to F divided by A. And the unit of the mass is kg. So weight. Weight is a gravitational force with which the earth attracts objects towards its center. Weight is a vector quantity. The weight of an body is a variable. The weight of an body depends on the location. The weight of an body is given by W is equals to m into G. And the unit of the weight is Newton. Thrust and pressure. Thrust. A thrust is a force that a body excretes perpendicularly on a surface. Its SI unit is Newton. It is numerically equal to the weight of the object. Pressure. The thrust on a unit area of a surface is called pressure. Thus, pressure is a ratio of thrust divided by force to the area. And the SI unit is Newton per meter squared or Pascal. And the pressure formula is equals to thrust divided by area. And pressure depends on two factors: a force, more pressure. Area more and area is less pressure. Beyond force. The upward force acting on an object immersed in a liquid is called beyond force, and it is also called as upthrust. And the beyond force is depends upon volume of an object immersed in a liquid and density of the liquid. Density. The density of a substance is defined as mass of a substance per unit volume is called density. And the density formula is mass of the substance divided by volume of the substance. Density of a substance is one of its characteristic properties. SI unit of density is kilometer per cubic meter and CGS unit of the density is gram per cubic centimeter. Relative density. A relative density is a substance is also defined as the ratio of a mass of any volume of the substance to the masses of an equal volume of water. And the formula is the relative density is equals to mass of the substance divided by mass of an equal volume of an water. Relative density of an substance expressed the heaviness of the substance is comparison of water. As the relative density as the ratio of two similar quantities, it has no units. So we are going to learn about Archimedes principle. Archimedes principle means when an object is wholly or partially immersed in a liquid, its experiences as a buoyant force which is equal to the weight of an liquid displaced by the object. And the application of the Archimedes principle are Archimedes principle is used in determining the relative density of a substance. Second one, the hydrometer used for determining the density of the liquids are based on the Archimedes principle. Third one, the lactometers used for determining the purity of the milk are based on Archimedes principle. Archimedes principle is used in designing ships and submarines. And the conclusion of this topic is gravity is very important to us. We could not live on the earth without it. The sun, gravity keeps the earth in an orbit around it, keeping us at the comfortable distance to enjoy the sunlight and warmth. It holds down our atmosphere and the air we need to breathe. Gravity is the most important nature phenomenon. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to speak about the topic of gravitation.